This is a Doing Everything Blind Throwback Thursday Flashback. Good evening, everybody. It's Thomas from Doing Everything Blind, and I hope everybody's having an excellent evening. So, in this video, I am going to be chatting with Nicole Kada. Nicole, thank you so much for taking the time to come on my channel.
Thank you for having me on your channel.
Oh, of course. Anytime. Please subscribe to Nicole's channel, of course. Would you mind spelling your first and last name for these wonderful people?
Yes, so my name is Nicole space Kada.
Okay. Thank you for spelling that. So cool. So do you want to tell everybody a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so you'd think that because this is my third time doing this week, I would have a whole speech prepared, but
No
I do
worries.
not. So, I am Nicole. I am also a YouTuber. My channel name is Nicole Kada. I'm 24 from, let's see, but I'm going back in September, so it's not like I am really done, but it's fine.
Okay.
Let's see. I love to listen to music. I'm really into dancing.
Oh, nice.
Not for I've never taken any dance classes, not professional or anything. I'm a goofy dancer, so I blast music and just dance around the house.
Yeah.
While I'm getting ready, but I have fun doing that. I love to embroider. By the end of this summer, that I can start selling some.
Yep.
But we'll see about that.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, when I listen to music, I love to sing when I listen to music, and I love to dance too. So.
Yeah. Well, I
go.
suck at singing and I suck at dancing, but I don't really give a crap because I like to have fun and live my life. So.
Well, there you go. That's the best way. So.
I agree.
So, would you mind talking a little bit about your visual impairment?
Yes, of course, I would mind. I hate talking about it. I'm just kidding. So, I am legally blind. I was born with Leber's congenital amaurosis, or LCA for short. Is it just me, or I can hear my echo?
No, I don't hear you echoing.
Okay, well, that's good.
You're
Okay.
cloning yourself. Not...
I know, right?
Okay.
So, I was able to see a good amount when I was a kid. Growing up, I was able to see color in the dark. I could read large print. I could pretty much participate in many activities as my peers. And I didn't really have much of a problem until I was about, I'd say a teenager, when I started to notice that my eyesight was going bad significantly, and I actually had to use a cane, and okay. I couldn't really see colors very well anymore. It was more like shadow, different shades and shadows and stuff like that. Yeah. And now it's pretty much just light, dark, sometimes outlines. I can identify if something's in front of me. Mm-hmm. But I don't know what it is.
Okay. Okay. Well, so you've never been able to see large print, right?
When I was a kid, yes, I could read large print.
Oh wow.
Yeah, super large print, but yes, I could read it.
Okay, so
the print on T-shirts, I could read that when I was a kid.
So now your vision, let's just say if someone was standing next to you or in front of you, would you be able to, see that somebody's, standing in front of you or next to you, or is your, or not? If they were close.
Yes, I can. I can't say I would necessarily know that it's a human being in front of me, but I probably would see there's something there.
Yeah.
But also, I feel like my recognition is not as fast as it was before. Sometimes it takes me 3 seconds to notice something's there, whereas before I would notice it instantly.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. And when you wake up in the morning, you know if it's sunny or cloudy.
Yes. Yeah, I do. That's how I usually know if it's time for me to get up or not, is I can just, like, look at my window, and if it looks bright, then I'm like, okay, it's morning time.
Ah, okay. There you go. Well, cool. Thanks for explaining that. And now, as for YouTube, how did you get into YouTube? How did that all work?
So a couple of years ago, I've always wanted to educate people on blindness and show, like, I guess my audience was meant to be sighted people, to show them, like, we are able to live our lives normally like everyone else. We just might do things differently.
Mm-hmm.
So I started a channel a couple of years ago, and I was just mostly going to talk, and it wasn't going to be, like, anything super professional.
Okay.
And then after a couple of videos, I just kind of stopped making videos. I got busy with school, I got into a relationship, and I didn't think about YouTube.
Okay.
So I stopped. And then I went through a breakup in October.
Oh, wow.
And that kind of was like, all right, I need something to do now because I don't have this guy in my life anymore. And I still wanted to make a difference. I still wanted to, follow my passions and dreams of, because I really want to do public speaking and motivational speaking if possible.
So, like Molly Burke?
Yeah, Molly Burke is definitely a role model. I like what she does, and I hope that I could be somewhat like her.
Right.
Not necessarily as big and as famous as her, but
yeah.
I want to have that impact on people, because, like, if she's not, like, if someone doesn't know who she is, and I can be an outlet in a different way for other people, then I'm still helping in a different way. Like, in another way, I am still educating.
Right.
And so I kind of wanted to do that, and I thought, like, okay, what better outlet than YouTube? Right. Because I can start there, and if people recognize me, then I can get opportunities out of that. And actually, it has worked.
Okay.
I have been presented with some opportunities, and I'll share the news in a few weeks because I don't want to air it out to the world now. But
all right. Okay.
I've met awesome people like you, Haley, Nikki. I've met Whistler. I've met Blind to Billionaire, Matt and Corey from there. I mean, I haven't met them in person, but I've talked to them. I've met.
Yeah, I really love their
Kayla with the C, Blind Toes, See It My Way One. Like, there's so many YouTubers out there that I didn't know about in the blind community, and I'm glad I met them. But my ultimate goal was to educate people, because I'm sure you know by now that I'm super goofy.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like very carefree, and I kind of have that I don't give a shit attitude, and I kind of want to show the world that, like, okay, I'm not, like, not every blind person is depressed and miserable.
No.
We can still be happy, and we can still live our lives, and I feel like the stereotype is not like that. Like, people see us and they pity us, and I don't want that.
Right, yeah, no. We want to show people that even though we're blind, we're just like everyone else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so that's my goal. And that's why, like, I do some demonstration videos, but some of my videos are goofy where I'm just, like, talking, and some of them are serious where, like, I've cried on camera, but it's who I am, and the world deserves to see the me, like, raw emotion, like, feel my life, basically, and try to put themselves in my shoes.
There you go. Well, that's great, and I did tell you today that you have a great personality, so
thank you.
And I mean, you might know by now that I'm a very positive person, and I'm a very happy I'm a very positive.
Yeah,
I
can tell.
Yeah, I am a goofball myself. I'm a big jokester, and I'm a very positive person, and I'm a very happy person.
Which is awesome.
So that's great. Now, you said you were in a relationship, so was that a long distance?
No, it was not. We lived like 15 minutes apart from each other.
Okay. It just didn't work.
No.
Okay. So did you guys remain friends?
No, we're cordial with each other, but we're not friends. Like, we have each other on social media, but we're cool. He's an awesome guy. He's not a bad guy. We just didn't work out.
I hear you. So when did you get started? Like, what year? Do you remember what year you got started with YouTube?
So I originally started in 2018. I think it was February of 2018, either that or March.
Okay.
And then I got in a relationship March of 2018, and then I think I did maybe 2 videos while I was in a relationship.
Oh wow.
And then I didn't do any more after that.
Did you guys do videos together?
We
no?
did not do a video together. He's in one of my videos, but he's in the background.
Okay.
But that was never a thing, because I'm, I don't mind being on camera, but a lot of people that I talk to or, hang out with hate it, so I'm very careful with who I record with and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm the type of person I like to be on camera.
I do too. I love it. Now, when I first started doing YouTube, I was very if you go back to my old videos, you can hear the voice change in my videos. I was I talked I was bored or tired, and now I have so much energy and I'm so enthusiastic in my videos. There's a huge difference. It's because I wasn't used to being on camera, but now I'm oh, I wouldn't mind a reality show of my life. That's fine.
There you go. How many subscribers do you have again?
I think I hit 430 today.
Wow, yay. Alexa, give us a round of applause.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Give it up for Nicole. All right. Very nice. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
On 430 subscribers.
How much are you at now?
I'm only at 104, but I have over 900 videos.
That's awesome. You'll definitely get there.
I hope so. I want to get to 1,000.
It just takes that one video to blow up. Honestly.
Right. I want to get to 1,000 so I can do live streams on my phone and my iPad.
Oh my gosh, you have no idea how badly I can't wait until that day happens.
Now that brings me to my next question. How do you feel about, YouTube not, letting you or anyone, do live streams unless they have 1,000 subscribers? I think it's ridiculous, but that's just me.
I personally do not like that. I understand not getting monetized until you have 1,000 subscribers, but the whole not being able to go live, that's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just in my opinion. I feel like it's not fair. It puts us at a disadvantage, and then we do have to use other apps, and it's annoying using other apps.
Right. Now, speaking of other apps, did you want to tell everybody a little bit about Streamlabs to put it out there?
Well, I use Streamlabs. I like it because I can actually use my phone, but it would be so much nicer if I could just stream directly from YouTube, because I'm more familiar with the YouTube app, and I was actually talking to Thomas earlier about how Streamlabs turns into landscape mode, which is really annoying because I hate using landscape mode, especially the keyboard. When I had to sign into YouTube, I kept typing Z instead of S for
Cap S.
something. I don't remember
Sierra.
what it was.
Yep.
Or maybe it was A. I don't remember. And I was like, why am I doing this? And then it just took too long to find the other keys.
Oh boy. Yep.
Not the other keys, the other letters. And so I had to ask my sister for help. And it would be really nice if I didn't have to ask someone for help.
Yeah.
Then I figured out how to go live on my own. But I can't figure out how to stop my videos on my own.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So I probably have to play around with it more, but...
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, preferably I would rather use YouTube.
So when you go live, how does that work? Since you're not on YouTube, I guess what I'm asking is how does it work?
It's still streaming on YouTube. My subscribers can still see it on YouTube. It's just through a different app.
Okay. So is there a go live button on StreamYard, or how does it work?
I think it does say go live or something live, but I don't know. And then you click it, and this is an annoying thing that also happens. I don't know if it always happens, but for me it seems like it says connecting, and then I will be on air, and people can hear me, but to me I'm thinking, okay, if it's saying connecting, I'm not connected.
Right.
So then I don't think that I'm actually live, but in the past couple that I've done, I have been live when it says connecting.
Okay. And how were you able to stop your videos?
I had to ask someone to help. I had my cousin help me once, and then this past Tuesday I did a live stream with my best friend, and she did it for me. So
I'll have to try that out sometime.
I would definitely play around with it, and like obviously if you do it, let your subscribers know like, hey, I'm just testing this out to see how it works, because they're going to be understanding of it, and it's actually good to show the world like how we try new things out anyways, because then they'll get to see what it's like in your shoes trying it out.
Can you have guests with you or not?
I have not tried, so I have no idea if you can or cannot.
I'll have to ask
think because
Whistler
on the
about
app
that.
there's yeah, Whistler would definitely know more than I do.
Okay.
But I think you can. You just might have to pay for it, which would
Aw,
suck.
man.
Because there's an option that's like premium or something like that. I'm
Fuck
not
that.
paying for it.
Screw that.
Yeah.
Oh well, that sucks. Darn it. Oh well. Well,
So, do you not have a computer?
I do have a Windows computer, but I don't know how to use it. And I don't have JAWS on it. So,
Oh, that sucks. Because I was going to say, you could just use StreamYard from
I
your
know.
computer.
I know. I wish
Do you have
I...
NVDA on there?
No, I have, I'm actually learning how to use the computer. I'm learning how to use it by using this program called Talking Typing Teacher, because I'm learning how to type.
Oh, gosh. I remember doing that as a kid in like 4th grade.
Yeah.
But my dad taught me how to type before I had to do that, so I was already really good at it. So,
Okay.
but
Yeah,
it was
so
such an annoying class.
unfortunately I don't know how to use a computer, but yeah, I'll have to check out the
Damn, you
Streamlabs.
really are old, Thomas.
I know. Tell me
I'm just
about it.
kidding.
No. Well, that's cool. That's great. So, how often do you do videos?
I post a video every single Tuesday. I've been doing it since October 29th, I think, is when I first picked this back up.
Oh, really? Okay.
And I have not missed a single Tuesday. This past Tuesday was the most different than all of my videos because I did a live stream instead of actually uploading a video. But usually I pick a topic and I discuss it, or
Right.
I do some fun activity and I do it on a Tuesday. And I also was doing Saturday videos for most of quarantine. I was teaching Braille lessons on there.
Mm-hmm.
So I taught the entire alphabet, but those videos ended.
So the live streams, can you stream for however long you want to?
I mean, I don't know if there's a time limit, but I'm assuming there is a time limit.
Really?
If you don't have a certain amount of subscribers, because YouTube does that, where they do things like that.
That sucks. Now, what about the live chat? Like, how do you access? Like, how do you check for comments?
Okay, so the first 2 times I went live, I did it from my laptop directly, and I would read them on there. Or my friend would call me and she would read the comments to me.
Okay. So maybe I can do it with someone visual the first time, maybe, and then try it.
Yeah, that might help.
Okay.
Then the time I did it from my phone, I was kind of confused as to how to read the comments on Streamlabs, but I eventually figured it out. It's kind of a pain in the ass, I'm not going to lie.
Uh-oh.
I think you'd be better off reading them from a different device.
Oh. Like my iPad or something?
Yeah, because when I was on Streamlabs, I kept flicking my thumb left and right because it felt like the comments were, it kept like going back. It was jumping back to further
I see what you're
comments,
saying.
and that was so annoying.
And of course you're in landscape mode, which that makes no sense why it goes into landscape mode.
Well, let me tell you why. I don't know if this is exactly why, but YouTube videos look more professional in landscape mode than they do in portrait mode. So all of my videos that I upload on YouTube are in landscape mode as is. So I actually would have flipped it anyways, even if it didn't.
Okay.
But like, I would prefer that it gave you the option to start off in portrait, and then when you're actually recording to flip it in landscape. But it doesn't. It just automatically goes to landscape.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So, have you ever had, just curious, have you ever had any guests on your channel in your time with YouTube, Well, since you've been a YouTuber?
So I haven't had anyone from online. I've had a couple of people in person.
Okay.
They weren't necessarily guests. Like my friend Jacqueline, she's my editor, so
Oh, wow.
she's behind my videos. She sees everything I do. So you or anything like that.
Okay.
Then I had my friend Katie on there on my birthday
Right.
because she came to visit me.
Right.
Your video, front facing.
My aunt has been on a couple of my videos. My family has been on a couple, but I don't really count those as guests.
Oh. Oscar.
My videos with me, you know, they're
Right.
helping record, but I haven't done any like talks because
Right.
I'm not ready for that yet. I think I'm gonna wait like a year out until I have more subscribers and I have better recording equipment
Right.
and editing software before I do that. Because if I do a video where I'm interviewing people, it's not going to be a live video. I'd want it to actually be recorded, and then I could edit things out that needed to be edited out.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
So I'm hoping by next year I can do that. But I'd really like to have at least 1,000 subscribers before I start doing something like that.
You mean before you start having guests?
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll get there.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident. I think maybe a year from now I will reach that point.
Right. So, how do you feel about this whole? I'm just curious. How do you feel about this whole, coronavirus crap that's been going on?
There's a lot that I can say about it. I think it's important that people are, take it seriously.
Yeah.
I know places are starting to open up and life is starting to resume. It's not going to ever be the way that it was before this. We're going to hit a new normal. I think I just found out today. I'm not sure if all of my classes are going to be online, but I think all of my classes are going to be online in the fall.
Right. So you don't
think?
Crazy. So in your opinion, you don't think that life will ever be the way it used to be?
I do not think it will be the way that it was before. I think we're going to be in a new normal, and we're going to be recovering for a long time. But I think that we can't be on standstill forever. Life is going to have to resume, and we're just going to have to make accommodations to living because we can't just stay at home forever.
Right, and be careful.
Exactly.
Okay.
And, like, to me, the whole quarantine thing didn't really bother me, and I think a lot of it was because I am blind and I'm used to already being stuck at home a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So that part didn't really affect me. Actually, I think my mental health was even better during quarantine than it was before quarantine, and I know that's the opposite for many people.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I personally like getting. I mean, I'm a people person. I like getting out of the. I like heading out of the house.
Oh yeah, me too. I love it, but our transportation here sucks, so I don't get out very much.
We in the town that I live in, there are no services for visually impaired and blind people, and there's no transportation for visually impaired and blind people.
That's awful.
I
could not.
We live in the boonies. We live in the country. We live in the sticks. Oh
my gosh.
Yeah, we live in the country. No, really, we do. We live in the country. We live in the boonies. So yeah.
Wow.
There's no services for visually impaired and blind people, and there's no transportation for visually impaired and blind people in this town. In the town that I live in.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. I would lose my mind.
Yeah. So I mean, I understand they want to keep people safe, but in my opinion, enough is enough. In my opinion, life needs to
well, as long as you take precautions, then enough is enough.
Yeah, but I mean, we can't all. What I'm saying is, we can't all stay at home for. Yes, taking precautions is very important. You have to be careful, but we can't stay at home forever, and we can't do social distancing forever. Is what I'm saying.
And the thing is, I think the social distance to an extent, like the whole stay 6 feet apart, that's bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Your breath travels like 65 miles per hour, so even if you are 20 feet away from that person, it's still going to get to them, so it's just complete bullshit. And then the thing is, too, a lot of people are wearing cloth face masks. You can breathe through that shit. If you put your hand in front of your face mask and you blow out, you can feel your breath on your hand. That is not secure. That's not containing anything.
And the way I look at it is, if you're going to get the virus, you're going to get the virus.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks if you get sick, but there's certain things about it that's like, okay, this is a little ridiculous. We can't live like this forever. Like, I want to travel. If this is continuing for a few more months, I'm going to travel, because if this is how the new normal is and we're just going to be stuck at home, I might as well live my life. Like, there's the flu, there was H1N1, there was SARS, there's so many different diseases and illnesses that are going around. The only thing that's different about this is, like,
it's killing people.
It spreads very easily, it's very deadly, but also so many people have it at once. But I think more people have died alone in the United States from the flu in a year than have died from this.
Right. Yeah, I mean, again, I understand that they want to keep people safe, and yes, you do have to be careful, and you do have to take precautions, but enough is enough with the staying at home and the social distancing.
Yeah. I don't like that there's so many people going out and protesting, because then you are putting more people at risk. Like, I think that's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Because, like, let's say 1,000 people go out there and it takes one person to catch this virus. You just now possibly contaminated thousands of people.
Right.
So then, yeah, that's why we are going to be on lockdown longer, because the idiots that are protesting. But, like, the people that are going out of their house, wearing a mask, minding their own business, going grocery shopping, that's fine.
Yeah. Yep. So we were on here in Connecticut. We were on lockdown from March to May 20th. It was rough.
We're still on lockdown.
Really?
We've been on lockdown since March 16th, and we're out June 8th.
Oof.
It was supposed to be the 12th, but it got pushed. Made to June 8th instead. I
mean, not everything is open here in Connecticut. You know, things are opening, but I'm just saying, in terms of the stay-at-home order, it was rough. For me, it was rough, because I like getting out of the house.
Yeah.
And
no, it's rough, but I think because I've experienced not being able to get out so much because of my blindness, that I was used to it. Like, I was like, oh, this sucks, but it's nothing new to me.
Yeah. And you know, I could not wait until the stay-at-home order was lifted, and it seemed like it would never end. And
right.
it was just rough, and it finally ended, and the stay-at-home order was lifted here in Connecticut on May 20th. But yeah, so in your opinion, you don't think life will ever return to
the way it was? No.
Really?
No.
Okay.
I think things are going to be very different. I feel like a lot of things will be online now because of this, and because now people have experienced what it's like to go online. I don't know if that's going to be a good or a bad thing, because I feel like people are going to put in new I'm trying to think of a word, but I can't think, like, agendas that will be like accommodating to a situation like this,
right,
because of fear that it'll happen again in the future. But we don't know if this will ever happen in the future, and when something like this would happen again in the future. It could be like 10, 20, 30 years from now.
Right.
The things that the plan we make now could be total garbage 20 years from now if something happens.
Right. Well, you know, it'll be interesting, you know, if, like, I listen to this video a year from today, it'll be interesting to see where the world, you know, where we are a year from today.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, switching gears. So,
+1.
did you...
8 1 5
Did you grow up in Detroit, in Michigan?
Yeah, so I grew up just north of Detroit, actually.
Okay.
Not gonna put the city out there. I mean,
No,
people
no,
could
no,
probably figure it out, but
+1.
I was just north of
1,
Detroit.
5.
Grew up there. I've actually lived in the same house my entire life,
Oh, wow.
but because of school, I do go back and forth between my uncle's house and my parents' house, so I'm not just at one house.
Okay.
And I've gotten so comfortable with being at my uncle's house that I practically live here now. That I have my clothing here, toothbrush, like
Oh, wow.
toiletries, everything I have here, as well as my parents' house. So I pretty much live at two houses.
There you go. Well, it's good to change things up, right?
It actually is. My life doesn't get boring that way.
There you go. So, are you close with all your family?
Well, I have a huge family. I'm not super close with all of them, but
What about your immediate family?
oh yeah, I'm close with my family.
Good. Okay. So what? So I think I asked you if you're Italian because I thought your last name was Italian, but you said you're not Italian, right?
No, I'm not. I'm Middle Eastern.
That's right. Yes. Okay.
But I'm sure you understand the big family thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep. So I asked you this earlier. Do you have a favorite food?
Not really. Like, I don't have one favorite food. I know you said yours was eggplant parmesan, which, by the
Yep.
way, I freaking love eggplant, so...
Yep.
And I love parmesan, so...
Right.
But,
Nice.
I think I like chicken parm is really good. Chicken Alfredo is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a huge pasta person. I love pastas.
Yep.
Pizzas are good. Let's see. I answered this earlier on Nikki's channel, and now I don't remember what I told her. I told her that I love stuffed grape leaves. It's a Middle Eastern dish.
Ah.
I don't know if you've ever had it, but it's really good. It's like rice, meat, and a bunch of seasonings put into like a grape leaf, and it's so good.
Sounds delicious. Yeah.
Really good.
I'm a big eater. I love to eat, and I pretty much eat everything.
Something I don't like is seafood.
I don't
although
either. I'm not a
I've
fish
been-
person. I'll eat it, but I don't like fish.
So I don't mind eating fish now, like in comparison to before. I can tolerate it,
Okay.
but it has to be well seasoned. It can't be dry. Like, I'm very picky about it. It can't have bones in it. If my fish has bones, I'm not eating it.
Right.
I'm not really a fan of like sushi and all of that stuff.
Yeah, I don't
either.
like sushi at all.
No, I don't care for it. I would eat it if I had to, but I don't care for it.
Right. Okay.
Let's see. I tried calamari a few months ago.
Calamari is delicious. I love calamari.
That was really good.
Yeah.
It kind of tasted like chicken nuggets to me.
Chicken nuggets.
I don't know what kind of calamari I had, but it tasted like chicken nuggets.
Did you
to
have
me.
it with sauce or no?
I'm not sure. I forgot.
Like,
but
you know,
also,
tomato-
I really like how you said sauce.
Like, you know, tomato sauce is what I'm talking about?
I can totally hear the Italian in your voice when you say sauce.
No, but like, you know, like red sauce, you know?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really red sauce is delicious.
Nice. Yeah, that's cool. So you said you like me. So you said, getting back to music. So you said you like dance music. You said, or you like dancing?
No, I like dancing to music.
Okay. Yeah. Right. What kind of music do you like?
2,
Hip
4,
hop,
8.
R&B, rap, 80s rap or early 2000s. I hate today's rap. Sorry to any rapper out there today.
Okay.
I mean, for the most part, there are some that I like, but very picky.
Well. Okay.
Let's see. I like. Did I say pop? I think I did. R&B. I think I said all of that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Yeah. Well, that's cool. What about barbecue? Do you like barbecue food?
I freaking love barbecue. I'm very picky with barbecue though. Like, my uncle makes really good barbecue. So I'll eat his, but some people do not make good barbecue.
Nope. Well,
Like, if I need my meat to be very well seasoned, and a lot of people don't do that.
oh really? Huh. So do you cook at all? Or you not really?
Not really. I really would like to. I'm just waiting until I can have someone that can come to my house and help me cook instead of going to a training center, because
Yep.
I don't want to go to a training center to learn how to cook when I can just have someone
Yeah.
come to my house, so I can still live my life here instead of
Yeah.
going away and, like, restricting myself to staying in one place for
Right.
an entire summer or something.
Right.
My aunt does a really good job with cooking, so sometimes she'll teach me some tricks here and there.
Mhm.
I think I like baking more than cooking, though.
Really? Okay. So what bake good? Like what bake? Like do you like brownies and all that kind of stuff?
I love brownies. I love cookies, like chocolate chip cookies or peanut butter chocolate chip cookies.
Yum.
My cousin and I make shortbread cookies together sometimes. I haven't baked a cake in like forever, so I probably would not do a good job.
Well, do they have like commission for the blind there or not?
Yes, we have the Bureau of Services for Blind Persons here.
Okay, so isn't there anybody who could come to your house and like a rehab teacher? Could they?
I have to figure that out because I was supposed to get someone, but then quarantine happened and social distancing happened, so I didn't end up getting anyone that came out here. So
You can't really cook and social distance, right?
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening with that, but if I can still get that, I would love that.
Right. That's cool. Like, what things would you like to learn how to cook? I know you said you want to bake.
I want to learn everything, honestly. I want to learn a variety so I can make multiple dishes. I don't want to just learn how to make one thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a nutrition major. Like, I graduated with my bachelor's in nutrition and food science, and I'm going back to school to become a dietitian.
Right.
So I think it would be really cool if I can learn how to cook, so that when I'm done with being with the schooling part, if I wanted to create another YouTube channel, I could do cooking and teaching tips and tricks on how to be healthy. I think that would be really sweet.
There you go. Yeah, why not? So you could have your goof off channel, and then no, you could
Exactly. The blind education and then the cooking. Except I better be making a good amount of money to do that, because I'm going to definitely have to pay more people to edit videos.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot editing is not free. No.
No. Oh, it's free if you do it yourself, but it also takes a lot of time if you do it yourself. And I'm too lazy to do it myself, so I pay someone else to do it for me.
Well, quite honestly, editing with voiceover is annoying in my opinion.
It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I've used iMovie with voiceover. I don't like it. I'd rather just have someone else do it for me.
I have no idea how to use iMovie, so you're way ahead of me.
I only know how to combine the clips and then kind of add sound to it, but I'm not a fan of it.
Do you on your channel, do you use music when you do your videos or no?
Yes.
You do. Okay. For the intro or at the end?
So I do I think it's considered the intro. It's not where I'm talking. It's kind of like my editor has this thing where we have music going on, and then there's like pictures from my channel that show up on the screen. And then while I'm talking, she has light music in the background.
Okay.
Depending on the mood of the talk or the event.
So how do you like your editor? She's
I
nice.
freaking love Jacqueline.
Nice.
Freaking love her. We've been friends for like 3 years now. She's practically my sister to me.
So she's around your age then, I guess.
She's 2 years younger than I am, but yes.
Okay. And how did she learn how to edit videos?
She actually has her own YouTube channel.
Really?
She has only posted, I think, one video on there right now, but she's been doing YouTube since she was I think like a teenager, I think like 14 or 16. And so she used to edit her own videos, and then like I had asked someone else to edit my videos for me, and then they were not on top of it. Like, they weren't really responding very much, and I was like, okay, that person's not reliable. So then I started complaining to Jacqueline, and she's like, I'll do it for you. And I was like, sweet, I'll pay you every week to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And so her and I are a very good team. She knows me so well to the point where there are certain things that I don't even have to tell her to edit. She just does it automatically.
That's great.
And then I'll message her and be like, hey, can you edit this part? And she's like, I already did it. And I'm like, wow, you know me so well.
That's great.
So it's fun because her and I, we get along as like best friends.
Right.
And we can talk about everything. And then all of a sudden we just switch gears into business mode, and then we just start coming up with all these plans for YouTube. And it's really nice having that person that, like, it's not just like you're my employee and I'm your employer. It's like you're my best friend and you work for me. And
that's
like,
great.
Yeah, because I don't feel like I'm her boss, even though, like, technically I'm paying her, so.
Right. So how did you meet her?
Her and I actually went to community college together when I was in community college before I transferred to a university.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually met by fate. Like, we both were not supposed to take that class. We didn't need it, but we didn't know it at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I walked into class, and she was already there, and I sat down, and she was like, hey, I've had this professor before. This is how she does her stuff. She has quizzes. Like, do you want to be my buddy, and we can help each other? And I was like, yeah, like, heck yeah. So she gave me her phone, and she's like, can you put your number in my phone? And I was like, actually, I'm blind, so I can't see your screen. And she's like, oh. And so that's how we became friends. And she'll admit it. When she first met me, she was like, oh my god, like, I just asked this blind person for help. I'm going to be the one doing all the work.
Yeah.
And the blind person's not going to do any of the work. And it's crazy because she's worked with people with disabilities, so she's not that person that automatically judges. So, like, it's kind of surprising that, like, she was like that. And then I ended up doing so much of the work, and she'd message me, she's like, hey, let's take the quiz. And I'm like, I already did it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But we ended up, like, the first few months of our friendship, we were kind of just, like, classmate friends. We weren't actually friends.
Yep.
And then when school ended, we were both like, let's stay in touch. We went and got, I think, lunch one day and ice cream, and we just hit it off from there, and we've been friends for 3 years now.
Wow. That's great. So, that's awesome. Wow. So, even though she's your editor, like, is she ever in any of your videos or no?
Yeah, she was in my live stream this past Tuesday. She will randomly put herself in my videos when she's editing, which is really funny. Like, my top 5 pet peeves, calling you out, or whatever it was, calling you out, my top 5 pet peeves, I think it was called. She randomly put herself in the video. It's so funny because a lot of times I don't, like, listen to the edited versions until they're uploaded.
Mm-hmm.
So I listened to it and I started laughing because she just put her voice in it randomly, and I was like, oh my gosh. We've done a couple of videos together. We did a video back in December where she took me to the dollar store and she let me pick out 10 items and she paid for them, and I would just grab something random in the aisle, and then we, like, did like an opening or like a
unboxing?
Guess what you got thing.
Oh, okay. That's really
Yeah.
cool. That's really cool. That's fun. Wow. So she always uploads your videos?
Well, not always, but a lot of times, yes. I do my own live streams, except this past Tuesday she was in it with me.
Yep.
I've uploaded a couple of my own videos, but I don't really like to do it because she's in control of the looks, and we try to make it look the same each time, so it's kind of not messy.
Mm-hmm.
So the thumbnails have a similar look, the music is similar, the visuals, we just try to have matching visuals for each video, so it's my own style.
Okay.
And we try to keep it consistent. And so if I upload my own videos, it doesn't match what the rest of the videos look like, so it just doesn't look professional.
Now, I know you said you do your videos on Tuesday. Are you the type of person who records your videos on Mondays and then uploads them on Tuesdays? Or do you actually do your videos on Tuesdays.
No, it depends. Lately, I've been actually recording on Tuesday. Well, I'm not gonna say lately. A couple of them that I've done lately were on actual Tuesday, but for the most part, I try to record them a few days before,
Mm-hmm.
and then upload them on Tuesday. Like so, I'm redoing my studio, and I've already started uploading videos and pictures as of a couple days ago, and that video won't be out for a couple of weeks. So it depends on the video.
Okay.
If it's just a talking video, then sometimes I'll record it the night before or the morning of. But
Right. How big is your studio?
well, I just measured it actually.
Like, is it a big
Because
room?
we're painting it. Is it what?
Like, is it a big room?
It's actually a loft,
Oh, wow.
and it's 192 square feet. So it's not too big, but it's not small either.
Okay. So what do you have in there?
Well, right now it's empty because
Oh.
I took everything out. But I have a shelving unit. I have carpeting, paint. Well, it's getting painted. We have everything there. It's just not in the actual studio itself. I have some wall art. I have a couple of end tables, 2 chairs, a coffee table, a bean bag, lots of stuffed animals, a couple of blankets.
Nice.
I'm hoping to get a couch soon. I have some curtains in there for decoration. So
cool.
it's getting there.
Oh, nice. So, when you do your videos, do you mostly do them on your phone, or do you do them on an actual camera or your iPad? How does it work?
So I actually record almost everything directly from my phone,
Okay.
except for 2 of my live streams. Those were on the computer, but everything else was on my phone.
Okay. Do you like the audio that when you record on your phone? What do you think of the audio?
No,
No?
it's trash.
Really?
I don't know if it's my actual phone or if it's the editing software. I'm actually in the process of working that out. I bought a couple of microphones. I've been trying things out.
Oh.
I think it's the editing software because when I've been doing the streams with you, Nikki, and Haley, when I did my own stream, I noticed the audio quality was much better.
Oh, yeah, because they're doing it through StreamYard.
Well, not just that, I'm using my phone directly. I'm not uploading my videos into an editing software. I think the actual editing software itself does change the quality of my video.
Yep. Well, I have the 10s and I have an iPad, and the audio's not it's okay. It's not.
Your audio's fine. I've heard your audio in your videos before. It's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
Pretty good. Actually.
Sometimes, for some reason, for some reason the audio is better on my phone than it is on my I mean, on my iPad it's okay, but for some reason on my phone the audio's better on my phone. I don't know why.
I'm not sure. I mean, I don't have an iPad, so I don't know what iPad quality sounds like.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like sometimes I'll do a video with Haley on my house phone, and the audio's very good. Because I'll record.
Oh my gosh.
Because I'll record the video on my house. What am I saying? Yeah, I record the video on my house phone. Not.
Yeah, because house phones are that advanced.
They're so advanced now. No, but there's been a few times where I've called her on my house phone and I've recorded the video on my phone, and the audio is good.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Now, I used to be able to put videos or music in my videos. For some reason, it's not an option anymore. It sucks.
It's not, and I thought that was just to me, which is really annoying.
That was really dumb that they,
It was something that I thought was just my phone.
Yeah.
But now I'm glad I'm not the only one I was going crazy for a bit, and I did actually upload some of my own videos when the music was an option, but now that it's not even there at all, I'm just like, oh no, I'm not going to upload any videos.
I don't know why they took that away. I liked having music in my videos.
It was so nice.
Yeah.
It just makes it more enjoyable to listen to. Even if it's very faint music and you can barely hear it, it sounds better.
Yeah. Like Whistler always has music on his channel.
Oh yeah, Whistler is way more advanced than we are, though. He is super on top of his shit.
He's way more advanced than the 3 of us.
Yeah, 4 of us.
The 4 of us, sorry. Yeah.
He's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, I fell asleep on
But
his...
I think Whistler is a DJ, so
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
makes sense.
I have him on my channel every once in a while, and it's last summer I fell asleep on his channel 3 separate times.
I heard you did. Now you're known for it.
Oh man, but yeah, he's more advanced than he's way more advanced than the 4 of us.
Yeah, no, but I mean, he's been also doing this, I'm sure, much longer. How long have you been doing this for?
I've had my YouTube channel since November 11, 2015. But what
Okay.
happened was, in 2017, in the summer of 2017, I decided to take. I took all my videos down because I took a break from YouTube, and then on Thursday, September 4th, 2018, I started doing videos again.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
So,
been
yeah.
doing it for some years now, too, so.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on 430 subscribers.
30. Yeah, thank you.
That's way more than me and Haley and Nikki. So there you go.
You guys will get up there. It takes so I don't know how much of this you guys do, but I do a lot of self promotion. So
Yeah. Well, on Dabble, I always tell people about my YouTube channel. I go on Facebook, and I tell people about my YouTube channel. I tell my family about my YouTube channel.
So I'm gonna ask you this: who is your target audience?
My target audience. What do you mean?
Like do you intend for your videos to be? Because that's who I would reach out to the most.
It's set to public.
Yeah, I know, but like you personally, who do you want to watch your videos?
Oh,
Like,
everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Yep.
like I know that when you record your videos, you should record them with the intention of directing them towards an audience. Like I said, for me, I direct them towards sighted people to educate, but I also like to draw on the blind people to get their side of things, just to make
Yeah.
sure like maybe I didn't learn something that they know, or like there's some tool that I don't know about that they do, or you
Right.
know.
Yeah. No. To answer your question, everybody.
Okay. Yeah, so then I would just promote yourself to everyone. Like for me, I promote myself to certain groups.
Okay.
Like when I did the video about like growing up blind and Middle Eastern,
Mm-hmm.
I specifically posted in Middle Eastern groups to target
Okay.
those people.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Cool.
So yeah, it's really important to know who your audience is.
Right. Well, that's great. Well, I guess that's it then.
Oh, wow, I talk a lot.
No, I do. I'm a big talker. So that's good. Well, I want to thank you very much for being on my channel, and I hope to have you on again soon.
Okay, thank you so much for having me on your channel. I really appreciate it. And
Of course, anytime.
once I actually start having people
I'm-
on my channel, I'll have you and Nikki and Haley, but that probably
Yep.
won't be for a while. But
Mhm.
I mean, hey, whoever's listening out there, if you get me to 1,000 subscribers, maybe I can start interviewing people sooner.
Yeah, and please get me to 1,000 subscribers.
Yes,
please.
we need it.
And Haley and Nikki too.
Yes.
Are there any shout outs you want to give, or YouTube subscriptions that you want to recommend? Any YouTube channels or no?
There's a lot. I kind of named some of them earlier. Definitely, Theory of a Blind Man is awesome.
And also, please subscribe to his other channel, The Godfather of Blind YouTuber. Sorry, I had to throw that in.
That's crazy. I didn't even know he had another YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's
I
where-
will definitely be doing that.
That's where that diarrhea video is that you were talking about.
Oh my god. Let's see. Issue 365. One
Yep.
of my good friends, Otto.
Right?
See It My Way 1.
Mm-hmm.
Shane Kubat. It's the same one.
Okay.
Beyond Sight. Blind Neil. Obviously, you guys. I'm sure everyone knows the three of you. Blind to Billionaire is awesome. Kayla with a C is awesome. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I don't want to forget anyone, and then like regret it later. But I don't know, just go through my channel and see who I'm subscribed to and subscribe to those people, basically.
There you go. So I forgot to ask. I'm just curious. How did you find out about our channels? I'm just curious.
I actually found out through you guys because of Whistler.
Oh, really?
Because I'm in a group on Facebook called BlindTube.
Blind. Oh, okay. All right.
And I'm also I don't know if I was friends with him on Facebook. I'm not sure, but one day it showed up that he was live, and then I clicked on it because I was like, I don't know who this person is, but I'm gonna click this video, and I really liked his video.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys were on there as well. I don't know if you were actually in the video. I think you were, but I don't think hold on. Maybe Nikki and Haley were also.
Uh-huh.
And I think they had accused you of falling asleep, but you didn't actually fall asleep. And so
Okay.
that's how I met you guys, because I was putting in the comments and he was talking about how I was commenting from Facebook, but then I eventually subscribed to him on YouTube and started commenting from the actual YouTube app.
Okay.
And that's how I found you guys.
Okay. And then how did you meet Haley?
Same way.
Oh.
You guys were all on that same stream.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, it was a couple months ago.
Okay.
Like back in April.
Oh,
and then
wow.
Haley kept commenting on my videos, my Braille lesson videos. And so one day I was, I think, on a live stream, or I commented back on one of her comments and I said something like, I would love to be on one of your videos. And then she added me on Facebook, and that's how we connected. And now I'm talking to all three of you.
Nice. Yeah, well, she told Nikki and I about you, and I said, well, I'd love to have her on my channel. And then, of course, Nikki said she'd love to have you on her channel. So there you go.
There's another girl I like to give a shout out to. Her name is Marie Presume.
Oh, yeah. Nikki's having her on her channel on the 13th of June, which is...
Okay, yeah, I was going to say, I know she wants to be on the streams. I mean, not yet the streams, but unfortunately I'm not doing interviews with people just yet, so I think it would be really cool to have her. She has good videos.
Yeah, if there was a way I could get in touch with her, I'd have her on my channel, but I don't know.
Well, she has Facebook, so if you can find her on Facebook and reach out to her, or have Nikki reach out to her, I would do that, because I think she deserves to be put out there, so.
Yeah, absolutely, and I love having people on my channel, and so, yeah. Okay. Well, please, of course, subscribe to Nicole's channel. That's Nicole Kada. Would you mind spelling that one more time?
Yes, I would mind. I'm just kidding. It's Nicole space Kada.
Thank you for that. And please subscribe, of course, to Nikki W. That's Nikki space W. And, of course, please subscribe to Talented HV and Wolfie Apple and Hope Rugi and Theory of a Blind Man and his other channel, The Godfather of Blind YouTubers. And, of course, you can find that diarrhea video on there of me that Whistler did, that diarrhea video. You can find that on his channel.
You weren't actually having diarrhea, were you?
No, he just put that in there.
Okay, because I thought you were just like... He said you were sitting on the toilet talking.
No, I wasn't. He just put that in there.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, please subscribe to all those people. All right, well, thanks again, and you all take care, and I'll see you all tomorrow.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Have a great night, everyone.
Have a great night, everybody.
Or day,
Peace.
whatever time it is by you, I guess.
Well, guys, thanks for watching this Doing Everything Blind Throwback Thursday Flashback.